Port Orleans French Quarter Resort at Walt Disney World. How do I feel about it? I love it. It is my favorite moderate resort at Walt Disney World. I'm going to give you a review and my favorite tips and tricks in this video. Port Orleans actually has two resorts, Riverside and French Quarter. There's another video for Riverside which I will link in the description, but today we're talking about French Quarter. The overall theme of Port Orleans French Quarter is New Orleans, Mardi Gras, and family friendly all in one. As soon as you step into the lobby, you know it's definitely a smaller resort. Right off the bat, it's a smaller resort and it has more of a close feel, which I really do like. You may be greeted at the door by Arneel or another greeter, and they always make me feel so welcome whenever I stay there. I have some great memories seeing Arneel. He'd say, "Hi, welcome back." It was just, oh, I love those memories. As you walk outside the lobby from those doors, you'll notice it's so quiet. Those palm trees are in that courtyard. It's just so well done. You can eat out there, by the way. It's really a great place to eat. You continue on, you can see those alligators playing the instruments. As you continue on, you'll make your way to the pool, which is a really good one at Walt Disney World. They have that Serpent Slide. They've recently changed the eyes in the serpent. It's a little scary now, but it's still a lot of fun. The main dining location went under renovation in 2016 and recently reopened. It has been completely redone. Those heads and other objects that are hanging from the ceiling are gone and replaced with more of a clean feel. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally preferred the classic, but that's just my opinion.
Last time I was here, they had the heads floating and the different things floating in the air, and they've changed it completely. They've taken the heads away from the top here in the ceiling, and they've changed this whole center area. Wow.
I highly recommend the shrimp po' boy, by the way. It is so good. Sausagoula's is one of my favorite food courts on Disney property. The beignets, the shrimp po' boy, they are just so well done. There's no question to me why it is so popular. Overall, you'll notice the resort is very small, especially compared to some of the larger resorts at Walt Disney World. Most of the rooms come with 2 queen beds, or you can request the king bed as well. Along with a quiet, close-knit atmosphere, French Quarter offers you the opportunity to take the boat to Disney Springs directly from the resort. It's so convenient, so you can spend some time shopping, do whatever you like, and just take a nice quiet boat ride back. I do love that great amenity. A great advantage to staying at a smaller resort like Port Orleans French Quarter is that you'll notice the buses aren't as crowded throughout the day. No matter what time, the bus system is not as crowded because there aren't as many people to bring back to the resort. If you consider a larger resort like Coronado Springs or Pop Century, the bus can take a very long time. Just to get on the bus can take a very long time, so it's definitely something to consider. Next to the lobby, you'll find a small shopping location with some general Disney merchandise. It's a fun place to come through, and especially if you're into pin trading, they do have a pin board in there as well. Thanks to the small size, easy transportation, fantastic food options, great pool, and great boat ride to Disney Springs, I give Port Orleans French Quarter an A+, my all-time favorite moderate resort at Walt Disney World. One of my favorite tips for Port Orleans French Quarter is to request a building that's close to the main building. Luckily at French Quarter, they're able to accommodate me almost every time. For those who love fishing or running, there are paths and great fishing spots around Port Orleans. It is a fantastic spot for those extracurricular activities. You may have noticed that Port Orleans French Quarter is not always part of those special offers that Disney is running. The reason for this is it's small and very popular, so sometimes Disney doesn't include it with some of the special offers. If this happens during the time frame that you're planning your trip, you just have to balance out what's most important to you and your vacation. I sure hope you found this video to be helpful to you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Port Orleans French Quarter in the comments below. Thank you as always for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.